Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Lynn Life. The sun. We haven't seen the sun in a while. It's been raining and it's been cold. We had a lot of frost this morning. Got a little icy this morning. But earlier this morning, I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for the Lynn Life this week, and it occurred to me that this month marks our 6th-year anniversary on the Lynn Life. 6 years we've been doing this. I produce a new video every week for 6 years. It's a long time. So I want to talk to you about that today. We're going to visit with Lynn, and we're going to kind of reflect on what we've done in 6 years. So let's get going. My name is Jonathan, and I'm a caregiver for my wife Lynn, who has a permanent brain injury. Things are a bit different now, but we're doing the best that we can. Join us as we experience the Lynn Life. So today, when I was figuring out what I was going to do for this month or this week's video, I went through our old videos. I scrolled through them. There's a lot of them. I suggest you do that too. Go through them. Go through our old ones. If you haven't, there's probably a lot of them on there you haven't seen. Revisit some of those if you have seen them. But we went way back to the very first one in October of 2018, and it was pumpkin carving with Lynn. And there was other things too. I got on camera and I talked about it being our very first vlog and what I hoped to achieve. And I was surprised, actually, that things really haven't changed in that sense. What I hoped to achieve then is what I still hope. And I still want to have the same goals. I want people to know that despite having a disability in the home, you can still continue to do things that you used to do. Things are going to be different, no question. Things have changed, but you can still do things, still pursue your interests. Not just for me as Lynn's caregiver, but for Lynn as well. And that's so important. And you also need to give yourself breaks as well. Get out of the house. It can't just be 100% caregiving, or you'll drive yourself crazy, and it won't be good for the person you're caregiving for as well. You'll start getting, you might find yourself getting angry at them or a little bit short-tempered, because it requires a tremendous amount of patience to be a caregiver. So one of the things that gives me a break is the fact that I have home health aides. Something that my wish is that everybody in this country eventually is able to get an aide, a home health aide. And I really hope that happens. There is a possibility. There are possibilities going forward that could happen. And in fact, Lynn's inside right now with her aide doing word finds. Why don't we go in and visit with her right now? Hey, Lenny.
Hi.
How you doing? What you doing? You doing a word find?
Yep.
It's one of your favorite things to do, huh?
With Jeannie.
Yeah, you're doing that. I was just telling some of our viewers that this month marks our 6th anniversary on the Lynn Life.
Really?
Yeah, 6 years. Can you believe it?
No.
Yeah, it's been quite a ride.
Yeah.
So you like doing your word finds. This is good. Good exercise for you, huh?
Yeah. It's good exercise for my brain.
Yeah, brain exercises.
That is what I do.
Yeah. Yeah, so happy anniversary, Lynn. of the Lynn Life.
Happy anniversary, John.
Yeah. A day doesn't go by that she doesn't have me laughing. She cracks me up. She just had a doctor visit yesterday with her oncologist, and everything's fine. Everything's good. She has another mammogram scheduled in January. Um, she also has a colonoscopy scheduled in January. January is going to be a busy month. But yeah, everything's good with her. There, they want her to start taking vitamin D and calcium, more calcium, as they're reviewing her blood work. But she was good. She was a good patient. It was very crowded yesterday, and in fact, my friend Lou over here, my neighbor and friend, his brother is a nurse, and that's where he's a nurse. He was our nurse yesterday. But yeah, it was very crowded in there yesterday, and Lynn was very patient. She sat there in a crowded waiting room making faces at me. Giving me a little wink once in a while, raising her eyebrows. So she was good. So I think Justin and I are going to do a little scouting tonight to look for homes that have really good Halloween decorations. I know there are a couple in the past that have had good ones. So because tomorrow night I want to take Lynn out in the car and show her, take her for a little ride and show her some really cool Halloween decorations. There are a couple houses that are quite spectacular, and those are the type things that we do with Lynn off camera. They aren't always on camera. When I first started the video, I did a lot more with Lynn, and then I discovered how difficult it was to care for Lynn and videotape things as well. So I've kind of pick and choose now what I do, and Lynn isn't always into it. Today when I went inside, she was fine. She was all for being on camera this time. But another day she'll shake her head. No, no, no. So it's tough to plan for things, and then all of a sudden she's just not into it. So that's the way it is. Our decorations here have been holding up despite it being very rainy. This guy's doing well. Our big ghoul over here, the inflatable ghoul, he needs a little help once in a while. If the wind is blowing, he kind of folds in half. Skeletons have done good. The paint that I used on them does well with the black light, so that's doing good. Here are neighbors across the street have put their Halloween decorations up. There's all lights and stuff, so I get to see those across the street in addition to ours. I like that. Leaves are all changing. It's definitely cool. It's about 50 degrees right now. We are heading into a nice stretch. It's not going to be real warm. It's getting the 60s maybe. But that isn't until later in the day that it actually hit 60 in the morning. This morning it was like 32. And my car and all the decorations and everything were frosted in ice. So we had a heavy frost last night. Cool out here right now in the shade. But really feeling like fall. It is fall. But I think that's all I have for you today. Kind of a short one. Next week, I will tell you some of my what some of my intentions are. We have a fall festival to go to this Sunday at the Root Farm, and it's during the day, and it's supposed to be a very nice day too. I guess it goes from 11 to 2. There'll be food trucks up there. Of course, we won't get to see the animals. There's supposed to be maybe some music, different things going on up there. We're looking forward to that. Definitely bring Lynn up there. We'll have a good time. And I'll vlog some of that. I'm also, this next week, we've got to put together our little Halloween bags that we give out. We put our like several bars of candy in a bag along with a couple other little treats or something. And Lynn puts those together. I do that with her. And so we'll have that on the vlog too. I'm going to vlog her and have a little conversation with her and talk about Halloween. And this will be the video that goes up the week of Halloween. So that'll be perfect. And then we start moving on into other things. We got my Model Railroad show out in Syracuse. We'll be going to that. And that will begin the Model Railroad season. And I'll probably start working on the Model Railroad again because it gets cool and I move inside. So that's the plans going down the road so far, and then there'll be other things. But I think that's all I have for you today. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Lynn Life.